Okay, friends, today I'm coming to you with 5 embodiment practices that you can do before you even get out of bed. And part of the reason that I'm sharing this is because I feel it is so important for us to orient in the body before we let our day be run by the things that we need to do, the things that other people need from us, our phones, our computers, the internet, all the things that have a demand on our attention. When we first bring our attention into the body, that transforms a day. When we practice coming back to an orientation that begins in the body over and over and over, that transforms a person's life. It has transformed mine. So before I even get into these 5 practices, I'm going to say a prerequisite that I will offer you as an invitation is to put your phone away at night, preferably in another room, in a drawer, off, where you are able to have peace in the time before you enter into rest, into sleep. And then when you wake up, I'm telling you, this has been one of the greatest purchases I have ever made. An alarm clock. Not even a digital one. Like a simple old, 1970s, 1950s analog alarm clock. So I recommend this because when we use our alarm on our phone, and that is the first thing that we look at in the morning, we are instantly oriented to our phone and to all the things that are grabbing for our attention, whether that's text messages, social media, whatever. Right? And so to the best of your ability, if you can practice having your phone off and just using like a simple little alarm clock, highly, highly recommend this. Okay. So that being said, when you wake up, and I like to sleep with an eye mask because I get a lot of light in my apartment. So I really like to be able to be in complete darkness when I wake up. When you wake up, something that a lot of people don't realize, right? I didn't realize this, and it was like wild to have someone tell me this. Our body naturally orients to belly breath. When we are in more of a sympathetic state, we can bring our breath like up here in the chest, but our natural parasympathetic breath is in the belly. So when we wake, just notice your breath is deeper in your body. So bringing conscious attention to that instead of rushing into the day, right? Number 1, find your belly. Okay. So really lay in bed and put your hands on your belly and feel it. Feel your flesh and your belly rise. And that leads me into number 2. Find your breath. So as your belly rises in and out, bring conscious attention and attunement and awareness to the breath. You're laying there, you're in bed still, your eyes are closed. This is all happening internally, right? So you can practice any of these practices for as long as you wish, right? It can be 5 minutes, it can be 15 minutes, it can be 35 minutes, whatever feels good for you and whatever your time and schedule allots, right? I would also say if you can wake up earlier, right, to like give yourself more space to just be with your body in the morning, highly recommend. So find your belly, find your breath, find your body, like really, with your eyes still closed, locate yourself within your body, stretch, actually feel yourself like, wow. And this might sound silly to some of you. To some of you, it's probably what you already do, but it's like, whoa, I'm in a body. Like actually bringing awareness and attunement to the magnificence of having a body that we get to wake up inside of every single day. Stretching your toes, feeling your legs, feeling your skin, right? Feeling your back on the bed, supported by the bed. Find your body, right? This is so much about noticing. So much of what I offer is about noticing, because to notice is to slow down, to bring attention to, right? And it's so easy in the culture that many of us live in to have our attention externally oriented. I'm inviting you into practicing internal orientation, strengthening that muscle. So find your belly, find your breath, find your body. Number 4, find your heart. Oh, find your heart. This one can be emotional for people. There's a lot of people who can't even do this, right? For whom it is a stretch to even put their hand on their heart. That feels vulnerable. The heart is very vulnerable, right? It's why it's so protected by our rib cage, by our muscles, by bone, right? It's a very important organ. We can't live without it, right? And the magnetic field of our heart is so powerful, right? So even just feeling our own heart is, to me, a powerful act. So find your heart, right? And taking some breaths. Recommended that you do this still all with your eyes closed. You don't have to, but practice. Maybe sometimes you have eyes open, sometimes closed, but I really, really like this internal orientation. So find your heart. And my invitation is, what is there for you to say that your heart needs to hear at the beginning of a day? Perhaps you grew up with parents who weren't very nourishing, weren't very supportive, right? And you didn't receive that imprint. So what is it that you can imprint yourself with your own heart in the morning before you even get out of bed? So it might sound like, I'm so proud of you. It might sound like, I love you. I'm with you. I feel you. I'm here for you. We've got this. You've got this. I appreciate you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Whatever it is. And actually saying the words out loud. Because when we say the words out loud, we also hear them. Right? So this is such a good practice. Okay. Find your belly, find your breath, find your body, find your heart. And number 5 is find your feet. So if you can practice this whole sequence without opening your eyes, it is such a beautiful practice. It's okay if you need to. Sometimes people need to go to the bathroom first thing in the morning. Maybe you go to the bathroom and you come back into bed and you close your eyes and you do this practice, right? So find your feet. So turn to the edge of your bed, plant your feet on the ground, and actually feel your feet on the surface of the ground, of the earth. Like, really get in the body. I am supported, right? Really feeling your feet. The offering here is to bring appreciation to the body, to bring awareness and attunement to the body first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. So finding your feet, just giving your ankles a little bit of a roll, your toes a little bit of a stretch. Our feet can carry so much tension. Our hands too. We use our feet and our hands every day, and we can forget about them even though they're so important, right? So starting the day, just bringing attention and awareness to the feet. And the beautiful thing about practicing this is the more you do it, the more you when you are in your day-to-day life, you meet a moment that feels really challenging, really difficult, or you leave yourself and you get really oriented out here and what other people need, and, you know, anxiety and spinning out, and, you know, it's a very like heady kind of place. If you practice this in the morning, it becomes so much more easy and accessible to come back into the body, to find your feet, right? To find your heart in a moment where you feel really panicked. I'm with you. I love you. To find your breath, your belly, to put your hand on your belly and see if you can practice getting that belly breath online. Okay? So, 5 embodiment practices before you even get out of bed. Just one more review, okay? Find your belly, find your breath, find your body, find your heart, and find your feet. I hope that that serves you in some way. I have been practiced embodiment in so many different ways and spaces, and I really feel it's actually so much simpler than we sometimes make it out to be. Just bringing attention to these different parts of the body, because we carry them with us everywhere we go, into every conversation, to every moment of our day, and really being here, inhabiting the body fully is, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to be able to do. So, sending you so much love. If this was valuable to you, I would love a like, a comment of like what your takeaway is, a share, subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel, and yeah, sending you so much love and wishing you a beautiful, beautiful day wherever you are.